In recent years, I've found a new love and appreciation for handheld gaming, and I don't know why. I mean, I never hated handheld gaming in the past, but it was one of those where, like, I just never felt the older I got that I was very comfortable playing the games. But now, cool things like IPS mods on the GBA SP and the GBA have allowed me to go ahead and play and enjoy it more in a form factor I really do enjoy. Now, the team over at Video Games Monthly recently sent out on their social media an opportunity to buy what they were calling a box of their word, not mine. I'm just quoting here. And basically what it was, for, I believe it was for $59.99 plus shipping, they would send you 40 different handheld games. That could be from Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, the Game Gear, the Lynx. There's a number of different handhelds they could have sent you games for. So we decided, what the heck, let's go ahead, we're gonna take a chance, we're gonna see what we can get, and that's what we have here. Let's go ahead, let's hit the photo bench, see what's inside the box, and see what the value is. All right, so we have our box of here, and behind here I've actually got a couple things to help us keep organized. I actually recently printed 2 of these, one of them that went to one of our viewers. This is an 80 count game holder that'll hold Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, also holds Evercade games. I've got these listed on my 3D printed store, linked down below. Now this I did not generate, I did not create this overall model, so I do not sell this one, but this is a Nintendo 3DS case that we'll be using later on to kind of keep everything neat and clean and organized. And I'm not going to go through it here now, but when I get ready to play these games, I am going to clean everything with my 1-Up cleaning cards. So we are going to go through here. I'm going to bring these guys forward a little bit and just kind of keep everything together. We're going to do this kind of blind draw. You're going to see this pretty much at the same point in time that I do. So first up, feels like a Game Boy Color game. So this is Winnie the Pooh and the Adventures in the 100 Acre Woods for the Game Boy Color. Not a game necessarily that I would like, but this is something maybe for my 4-year-old. So I'm going to throw that up top there. Next up, this is on screen right now. Not sure what this is, but I do love getting import Game Boy games, or just import games in general. I love getting my hands on, so throw that one there. Game Boy Advance. This is the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. I have to admit, a little bit after my time, so we'll throw that one over there. Dora the Explorer and the Search for Pirate Pig's Treasure. Let's see, this one feels like it's got a label pulling up. Ooh! I actually featured this on my YouTube short. This is Double Dribble 5-on-5. A little bit of label pulling up there, but that's actually a game I'm excited to go ahead and play. I think I had that back in the day. So, ooh, this is a good one for the Nintendo DS. This is the very first Brain Age game. I had this when it first came out, so I'm actually glad to have that back in the collection. I always enjoyed the Brain Age games. Heavy hitter here for sure. This is Double Dragon for the Game Boy. Now, one thing, this does have a chip out of the casing. This is exactly what they're talking about. This isn't something that, if I got this in a regular Video Games Monthly box, I'd be frustrated, irritated, and a bit pissed off. But for what I paid here, all I just want to play it, and this will work just fine for me. Next up here, another GBA game. This is Cats from Ubisoft. You can kind of see where we're going at here with the filler. I'm going to pull 2 at once. And this is Dora Super Spies and Bratz Forever Diamonds. Not a big fan of the Bratz games. I don't like the message it actually sends to young girls, I will admit that. So, but we are filling up our stand here. Well, what is this? I don't remember what the black cartridges are, but this is Sesame Street Elbows ABCs. So again, this is something for my youngest perhaps. So we'll put him about there. This is Croc. And again, just like Double Dragon, you can see terrible label, a lot of schmutz and crap on the case. I'd be frustrated if this were in a regular Video Games Monthly box, but for this, perfect. I'm okay with that, because again, that's something I'm going to wind up simply playing. Bratz Rock Angels. I think we're gonna see a couple more. I'm surprised we haven't gotten any Mary Kay or Ashley Olsen games yet. What we got here feels like another GBA game. This is Barbie's Groovy Games. I gotta check the price on this because this is something, quite honestly, with the movie coming out, maybe have gone up in price. Oh, this is a 3DS game. This is 3DS Infinity, the Toy Box Challenge. Now, I don't have any of the Infinity toys and whatnot, so this for me, definite trade bait, but you know, maybe something down the road. I figured we get a couple of these. Lizzie McGuire 2 Lizzie Diaries DS game. This is Paws and Claws Pampered Pets. Maybe something Ellie would like, I don't know. This one I know is something that Ellie would like. She has actually gotten into strawberry shortcake, so strawberry shortcake and the summertime adventures. I actually expected more of these. Sports games, Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2004. I may actually keep that myself. I don't remember how good, bad, or indifferent that one is. All right, this is actually a fantastic game. Now, I already have it, but I'm glad to have this. This is something I'll end up flipping, but Sonic the Hedgehog 2 for the Game Gear, fantastic game, and like, no issues. That's terrific. Madden 2006 for the GBA. We finally got our first one here. This is the New Adventures of Mary Kate and Ashley. I figured we'd have a few of those in here. And we have another one, Mary Kate and Ashley Pocket Planner. So where are we at right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. We've got to be more than halfway through this, but there's still games in here. Let's see, another GBA game. Another GBA game, this is Barbie Secret Agent Barbie. So quite a few games I think gonna be coming for Ellie Jo to be able to play at some point, if and when I decided to give her a GBA to play on. Now wait a second, Dora the Explorer Super Spies, I think we already got one of these. Let's take a look here, that's Bratz. Dude, you doubled up the dookie, come on! I don't need 2 copies of that, boys. Don't need 2 copies. So this is Paws and Claws Pet Resort for the GBA. Not a ton of greatness that I'm seeing here so far, but that's kind of what to expect. Oh, I think this is a Yu-Gi-Oh game, actually. I pop it on screen here so you can check out. Another import. I love me some imports. I'm gonna put that with our Game Boy import. Deal or no deal for the DS. This is a deal for me. I actually loved Deal or No Deal when Howie Mandel was the host on there, so that's one I will definitely keep and play. Now I can see out of the corner of my eye, there's a box game in here. You guys and gals aren't gonna believe what it is, but okay. This is Let's Ride Dreamer, inspired by a true story. I never heard of it. Have you ever heard of Let's Ride Dreamer, the true story? So this is Battleship Connect 4, Sorry and Trouble for the DS. Love those games. This is actually something I'll probably keep. So Crosswords DS, I have to admit I am terrible at crossword games. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep this one or not. Got another GBA game here. This is Lizzie McGuire 3 Homecoming Havoc. No, I'm not interested in Lizzie McGuire. Oh, so this is Scribblenauts for the DS. Now this is something I've actually never played any of the Scribblenauts games, so I may keep this. Import DS game, we'll flash the title and everything on screen here. I think this is like a mystery type game. This looks a little bit familiar to me, but we will check that out. This is Zuzu Pets. Now, my youngest doesn't know anything about Zuzu Pets, but my oldest, Cassie, she did, so I may give this to her. This is Witches and Vampires for the DS. Not a game I'm familiar with at all, so I think that one will wind up being trade bait. So from Tomy, this is a Naruto game, and it came from Book Off, which is pretty cool. I want to get to one someday. Tri-wing screw on the back, not a security bit, which is interesting. Another Lizzie McGuire. This is Lizzie McGuire on the go for the GBA. All right, next up we have Little League World Series. I think that says 2008 on it for the DS. I've never played it, but I love baseball games, so we shall go ahead and check this out. Now, the day that I am filming this is the day that the Chicago Cubs season ended, thanks to the Milwaukee Brewers. Woohoo! This is Personal Trainer Walking. Never heard, actually I think I have heard of this, and the one that actually has like there's like a wrist potentiometer or something that's actually worth some money, so I don't know if the game itself is worth much. We'll have that all popped on screen here. So Pets Dogs 2 for the DS. Now, this is a series my oldest was actually into. Ellie's never seen it. I'll see if either one of them want it. And then we do have a Video Games Monthly magged in here with your boy Floyd on the front of it, but yeah, what's left in the box, I feel, was a personal troll from the boys at Video Games Monthly. NSYNC, Get to the Show, complete in box, because you're on the road with NSYNC. Well, I'm assuming it's complete in box. Let's take a look here. So we have instruction manual. We have the, I think this is for Nintendo Power. Yeah, it's a Nintendo Power insert. You've got your registration card, precautions booklet, consumer information. So it's cool that it's complete like that. And then, yes, NSYNC, Get to the Show. Oh, we had one more in here. There is one more. Thank God we're not ending it on NSYNC. Check this out. This is Kung Zoo for the DS. Thank goodness we are not ending on NSYNC. But, so let's take a look at how many games we actually got here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42 games, and they were only supposed to send us 40, so we actually wound up with 2 games more than what they said they were going to send, and here's your total on screen. Okay, not terrible. There's money that I can make here, and there's games that I'm going to keep and play, like Double Dragon. This is something that I will definitely go ahead and clean up, and same with Double Dribble 5-on-5. These are 2 games I absolutely want to go ahead and play. Let me know, out of what you saw me unbox, what was the winner for you. There were actually games worth, you know, 12, 15 bucks in here, which kind of surprised me. The imports were super cool too. Let me know down in the comments too, is this something that you would do in the future with another system perhaps? I've done this in the past with them with, I think it was Xbox games, and there's some games in there that I've wanted and some other ones that I couldn't get rid of fast enough. Kind of the same with this lot here. So let me know what you think down in the comments. If you want to check out some of our other videos that we've done talking about Video Games Monthly too, I'll have those linked for you right on screen right here, where you can go ahead and check them out.